cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast, and for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. And welcome to another Women Wednesdays. All right, fellas, today's topic, man, is something that I see going on in the world, and it doesn't matter the financial status of the individual, but I'm starting to really notice now. I know that this has probably been happening well before I was even born, but I'm noticing that for women, when they date up. And for men, when we date, we tend to date down. Mm-hmm. Now, let me say this. That doesn't mean that for married men who are out there married and stuff like that, that their woman is of lower value, if that even makes sense. That who they married, they dated them down. They dated down. They could actually do better. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that. It just seems like overall, women are more apt to date up, mm-hmm. and men are more apt to date down. Now, what I want to do before I open it up to you guys for discussion here, what I want to do is for a split second or for a moment, mm-hmm. let's take finances mm-hmm. off the table. Let's take finances off the table. So if a woman is dating up, what reason would she have to date up? And if a man is dating down, what reason would he have to date down if we're taking finances off the table?
I think if we take finances off the table, it's not even fair. Just honestly, because there's no other reason for a woman to date up. If she's dating up, she's dating for somebody that's
beneficial,
stability, mm-hmm. which finances play a lot in being stable. So that's what they date for, an older man that's got his shit together, because half of them don't. Just on the cool,
Now, for us, we don't really care. For men, we don't care about finances. So naturally, we can date down and we can say, oh, this is why I date down. But you can't say that for a woman because she's dating. I mean, yeah, you got women that's gold diggers, but you have the women that's like, look, I have a son, a daughter. I got to know that you're stable enough to take care of me and my daughter and my son. It's understandably financially, but it's not like she's using. She just want to make sure she's stable. So it's always going to be money.
You said it's not
finances.
Like she's using?
No, if she has a son and daughter that she got to take care of, why would she get with a dude that don't have anything? You get what I'm saying? So she would naturally date somebody with something. You get what I'm saying? Had something going on for themselves.
An older
guy. Yeah.
Okay, so take kids off the table. What if she doesn't have a son or daughter?
So she gonna want a Birkin bag and all that. So she's gonna want to travel, do stuff, go.
So now she's using.
So yeah, I mean, no, she's probably, if she's single with no kids, she's not gonna want to sit in the house. What single with no kid? Even you, if you were single with no kid, ain't gonna want to sit in the house. She's gonna want to do things, go places. We ain't got no kids. Why we in the house?
I tell you, I be in the house.
I do too.
I feel you.
But those are sacrifices we have to make as men. You get what I'm saying?
What are we sacrificing by staying in the house?
Huh?
What are we sacrificing?
No, not staying in the house. Sacrificing, we have to go out. is what I'm saying. That's the sacrifice. We love to stay in the house, but we have to sacrifice and go out with them because a woman don't like to stay in the house. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But for what the point I'm trying to say, for us as men, the reason why we date down, again, it's sort of financial, but not really. Let me show you.
It's not financial.
Yeah. Let me show you why. If I date a woman that's balling out of control already, right? She got bread. If I take her to Miami, she probably already been. If I take her to Florida, if I take her to New York, she probably. If I take her to Dubai, she already been. So her excitement, it'll be like, oh, that's nice, it's all right. But take somebody that worked at McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and they ain't been nowhere. And you can take them to 3 hours from here, Dallas, Texas.
And they'll be impressed.
They be impressed, like, oh my God, taking pictures of their food. Those are the reactions that, it's like you like those reactions, like she really appreciate it.
I'm
and that's the
surprised to hear
thing.
you say that, bro. I thought you'd have said we date down.
No. I like to see the appreciation. I mean, it's like, I don't need you worshiping them, but I do appreciate that you enjoy that we're having a good time together.
I thought it would have been on the more physical side, is what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna go
That's
physical.
why we date down.
But that's me now, because I think the reason why men date down is because they looking for something more exciting sexually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not to say that, hopefully you're not cheating on your wife with what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hopefully you single. Mm-hmm. But I can understand if you are and that's what you're looking for, then you're going to go and get something that's going to be more interesting sexual wise.
So Slash, go deeper. What do you mean by something that's more interesting sexual wise?
So younger women have better knees.
No.
Hold on.
Let's just say-
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Younger women have better knees.
That's a t-shirt, bro.
Like
Much better knees.
Are you saying knees like needs or needs, or are you saying knees like
You get
body
low.
parts?
Man, kneecaps.
Kneecaps.
Knees bending.
That's a
at
t-shirt
the
right
knee.
there, Slash.
Okay.
The middle of the leg where it bends, they have better knees. Now, what does better knees mean? There's more
variety.
activity that can happen in the bedroom because
Correct.
her knees are working wonderfully.
Okay. What do you think about that Comedian 96?
Look, that was only the obvious. I was stating the obvious. I was trying to keep it nice in the earlier, but I was trying to tell you because you do like enjoying go out, girl. But man, I gotta agree with him. I mean, think about it. At our age, if you think about all the times you had sex within the last 10 years, how many times you heard, don't put my leg like that?
She's an older woman.
That's what I'm saying. You hear that. You don't hear that from a younger one. My leg don't go back that far. Oh,
You the one saying that with younger one with her. You the one saying my leg.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
Go on.
So far, when I said take finances off the table, Slash and Comedian 96, y'all are saying that you can't really do that
Yeah, I don't think
because
it's fair.
finances are involved.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that, K
I
Money?
definitely agree. It's hard to take finance off the table, but I do feel that if you take finances off the table and the situation is different, that it's easier for a man to date down, especially if finances aren't involved. But with the female, her looks alone would help her be able to date up.
Okay, so let me touch on all that. So when I say take finances off the table, here's what I think women do when it comes to dating up. I think that women that take finances off the table, but they go and they date up, they choose a man with potential, meaning that he's educated and eventually he's going to be where he's going to be financially because he has potential. Women are more apt to date a man with potential.
And
Although
see,
he don't have the money yet.
Yet.
but see, that's the woman who has some money.
No.
already.
Okay, check
and
it.
can help him and know where to help him.
So check it out. Check it out. Let's say we're talking about on the same level playing field financially. Meaning that, and I know we taking finances off the table. Let's just say he works a regular 9 to 5. She works a regular 9 to 5. He's just meeting her. They met at a club. They was out with their friends and they met each other at the club. And they were physically attracted to one another. No sex involved. They just, the physical, oh, he's handsome. Oh, she's pretty. Come to find out, he works for T-Mobile. And she works for the light company. They both make $15 an hour. So, but after getting to know him, she finds out, I graduated from the University of Houston. I have my master's in this, and I'm just trying to do this because my master's in this. And she's like, okay. He treats her nice. He has his own place, but it's, he's just enough for him. Not enough for everybody, just enough for him. I think that women can see that in a man and date him. Number one, because he's attractive and treats her nice, but also he has potential. And so I think that's where you take finances off the table, where a woman would date up. Now, in regards to a man, he sees she fine, she look good,
Physical attraction.
but she ain't got no job.
She ain't got no job. She got 3.
Yeah. She's on Section 8.
Yeah.
And here it is. I got my master's degree, but I'm working for T-Mobile right now. But she fine, and she look good, but she got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And she getting what they call it, SNAP or what they get, food stamps,
whatever, yeah.
EBT card or whatever.
Yeah.
So she get all this, and not knocking the women out there that's like that.
Yeah,
but,
not at all.
But I think that a man is more apt to date down rather than find someone that's equal to, that has the same potential that he has. When I say potential, meaning income earning power.
Yeah. But you got to put in more work.
Yeah.
It's more work to do to get that one.
Yeah. So are you guys, so with that being said, is it really truly for men all about the physical? Because it seems to be that's the reason why a man would date down, and the only reason a man would date down.
Like I
I ain't gonna say
said,
it's the only reason. Not to cut you off. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just want to say I know it's not the only reason. I can't think of any others at the present time, but I just know that that's not the only reason.
Because a man would date a crazy woman if she fine and look good.
I tap a couple times and leave my ass alone.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. You can probably be forewarned, man. You know so-and-so, she throw it off, man. Blah, 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 blah. Man, she be tripping, man. She always going off and snapping and being such. Now, you done heard the story about so-and-so a month ago.
Yeah.
Now you out and about and you see so-and-so. And so-and-so is flirting with you.
Yeah.
But she's really nice. And she doesn't appear to be nothing like you have been forewarned about. And you not knowing that so-and-so was thrown off. Now you got the story about so-and-so, but a man was still
Because she
go and do it. Comedian 96.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that?
That's funny you said that, man. I gotta agree with you, but it wasn't the girl that was crazy, right? This is when I was in Japan. That's why I'm laughing my ass off over you, y'all. I was in Japan. I had just got there. I think I was 18. I think I just turned 18 too. And my first girl, well, it wasn't my first girl at the time. I was coming back from the club and I seen this other dude. I said, man, why you ain't talking to that girl? She was fine, dog. Because she was looking at me and him. He said, man, I went over to her house, man. She had a cat. That damn cat was crazy. So it wasn't her. So I was like, he's stupid. He didn't go back. He left her alone. I let it go by for a time. I said, I kept asking, you talked to the girl? And I'm like, oh, man, I told you I ain't going back. So I went and talked to her. My dumb ass went over there. I had to find out. I fucked around and found out that cat tore my motherfucking ass up. So yeah, you're right. You're right.
So you were forewarned. Don't go there. Don't, because she got a crazy cat.
Yep.
The cat got in your ass.
Man, that was a lion, nigga. I'm sorry, it was a lion. That cat, I ain't get no. I ain't get nothing in that, bro. That cat would not allow it.
So let me ask you this: she had a crazy cat. Did you hit the other cat?
No, that house cat wouldn't let me. Man, that house cat was a lion, bro. She tried to lock it in the restroom. Was smart enough to open the door. It jumps up, come out the restroom. You still here?
So you gave your DNA?
Huh?
You gave that cat your DNA?
Man, I left, man. He scratched me all the way on out the door, man. It was a lion, bro. Boy, he told me not to go. He told me.
But yeah, men do seem to have to test the waters, to find out the hard way, which validates that we will date down.
Yeah,
just for the physical.
Yeah. That's the only reason.
I was 18.
I would say that we will do it at some point in time, but we will eventually grow out of that mode.
Do you think?
Because I ain't gonna lie, even at this age, even she got a crazy cat.
Do you think we really would grow out of that?
I hope so.
Comedian 96.
I ain't gonna lie. If I see the girl, let's say it's, I don't know, Ice Spice. Somebody said Ice Spice got a crazy cat, bro. Don't go over there. I'm at this age,
and you done got your ass tore up by a cat.
Even though at this, I'll go with a little extra protection on me, but I still go. It's Ice Spice.
So, do you think at this age we would still be dating down,
if at all?
If we're gonna date, do you think we'll date down?
Yeah, and I'm gonna clarify why I say that, but it depends on now my version of date down, just per se.
Okay, hit me.
Because of my age.
Hit me with it.
It's not gonna be no lower than 10 or 15 years younger.
Exactly.
So there's a gap in there where I don't think a man my age should be going in the first place. So when we talking dating down, I'm talking about no more than 10 years younger than I am.
So you're speaking of age. You're not speaking of where you are as far as financial. Well, I know we took financial
I'm
off the
talking
table.
as far as age.
Yeah, just age.
Dating down.
So what about maturity level?
You don't really want to change that.
What about potential?
So a lot of times in these younger girls, that's not there. Some of them don't have potential. Some of them don't have the right mindset, which is why if you're saying dating down, to me, it's dating down in age, because maturity definitely matters. Even if you choose in a certain age bracket, it all kind of blends. Like a woman 20-something years old, I would never date down there.
But you got them middle-class women out there that still think that they are in their 20s, They twerking and
right, 40s. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now let's put finances in. Real quick. / you're a millionaire. Mm-hmm. And you see this attractive woman, and she has her GED, and she has one child, and she works for the light company.
How old is she?
And she is the same age you are.
Okay.
You know where she is financially. Her financial income may not increase because of where she is in her life, and what plans she put in place to earn the income that she's earning thus far.
Right.
So her income is probably not going to increase. Can you see yourself dating down with a woman who has significantly less finances than you?
Yeah, I could. Reason why I say that is because being a man, first is you gonna provide for yourself no matter what. So that's already meaning I can take care of myself, so I can take care of you, especially if you're a millionaire. And if you really feel something for this person or y'all feel something for each other, then yeah, it doesn't matter what job she have. Matter of fact, if I'm a millionaire, you might not have to go to work. You might can quit your job.
Okay. So, K-Money, let me flip this. And do you think, and I know you can't really speak for women, only Comedian 96 can do that because he's closer to the gender. But
you got jokes, huh? Okay, I get you later.
Yeah, we know you're in touch with your feminine.
Yeah. You taught me well. You taught me well.
So, K-Money, let me ask you. Do you think a woman who's a millionaire, now Slash is, said that man that's a millionaire, he could date down with a woman that doesn't have money and her earning potential, she's maxed out on that. Do you think a woman who's a millionaire would date down with a man in the same predicament that same scenario that I gave Slash, but instead of that being a woman, that's a man?
I do think there are a few women out there that would date down, but majority I feel would not.
Okay. For those women that will date down, tell me why. Do you think it has something to do with the penis?
If they dated down?
Yeah. Why would those women date down?
No, I just think they may still see the potential in this guy that they met or are befriending. But since you brought that up, that would be a reason. Or could be a reason that they dated down, if sex was great to them.
Now, here's what I find interesting, and I've heard this a lot. Mm-hmm. Whether it be I'm watching, flipping the channel and I come across some ratchet show, mm-hmm. or if I'm actually at the grocery store or in the hood somewhere, mm-hmm. and I hear a female say this, for some reason, it seems as if females... They say, I can't stand no broke ass man. Mm-hmm. And of course they're broke themselves or they're in the same boat. Why do y'all think that if they're saying that, that's telling me that they wouldn't be able to date down because they can't stand a broke dude.
Right.
They don't even like men that he ain't making enough money. He ain't making no money.
Right.
But they still with that guy that's broke, ain't making no money. Why you think that is?
The dick, probably.
I mean,
I think.
Well, that concludes this show, and I actually think this show may be to be continued. So with that being said, peace. This includes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.